My scary stories are real. And this is called Strange Things. One thing I can tell y'all is this. If you don't know root work at all, you don't have your hands in it, don't get nobody else to go and do it for you. Because if the person who you're doing it know how to do root work, it can be a very destructive thing for you. Because I'm going to tell y'all like this. You know when somebody doing root work on you, number one. And number two, if somebody has done root work on you, you will know. Because if you go to the doctor and something is wrong with you, and the doctors tell you there's nothing wrong, then somebody is doing root work on you. And normally with women, they affect the stomach, the reproductive system. But what you have to understand is when you go to these warlocks, these practitioners, and you tell them you want a job done, and that job is not successful, it comes back. Whatever you sent, whatever demonic spirit that you sent to that individual is over you and your family. And the thing about that is that the spirits like them young. So if you have any young kids, you might have just fucked up. Yeah. Snatched their life right out their motherfucking ass. But you have to be careful when you go to the practitioner and you want these things done. Because not only do you have blood on your hands, you just killed your descendants off. Funny how life goes. So now you have to sit there and wonder what's going to happen to you next, or the ones that you love, from the things that you put out in the universe and that you caused yourself. And if anybody has done an act like that to send death to you or a sickness, it's only right that you return to sender. Because that boomerang, one thing about a boomerang, when you throw it, it's going to come back. So if somebody done did any kind of thing to you, do it back. Yeah, go within. Be big, bitch. Do it big. Go get your sacrifice done. So, the energy that follows me, when she wants to show me something, I get really sleepy. So, I go to sleep. And I wake up on this sectional in someone's house. Like I open my eyes and all I can see is the front room. And it's really big in the inside of the house. So I sit there for a minute. And all of a sudden I hear these taps. And like something ringing. And I hear this noise. Earth, earth, earth. And it's this little dog. He could be gray or black. And he's barking at me. I'm like, man, where the hell I'm at? So I get up and I walk to the door. And I walk outside and I see all of these homes, like on these plots. And where I'm standing at on the porch, when you look to the right, it's like bushes. And there's pillars on the porch. And it's a lantern. And the porch is, I would say peanut butter, but then it could be like a clay looking color. So I walk in the house and I see all of these paintings on the wall, all of these accomplishments, and I know who house I'm in. I'm seeing all these trophies and stuff from these little kids. And I say, my, oh my. Where have I landed? But it's this fucking dog that keep fucking barking. And every time I go to this house, no one's ever there. So I said one night, I'm gonna go when someone's there. So walking up the stairs, and I know how many people stay in this home. And it's children in this home, young children. And I'm walking from room to room till I get to the room that I want to get to. And I'm sitting there. While she lays in her bed, sleep, with her hair wrapped up, like she's safe. Then one night I went, and I could see her on my TikTok page, just strolling, just upset with agony, wishing we never met. See, it was all fun in the beginning. Then shit started to get real. I thought nobody was gonna know about the evil deeds. Then all of a sudden, I was in another place. I started to see this man in my room every night, 5'8", and he had like this spiritual cover like on his body, like a throwover. And he looked like he could have been mixed. And every night, he looked at me like he was seeing through me. He was in my room for about a month. So I said, next time he comes, I'm going to follow him. So he came and he kept looking at me. And then he walked out the room and I walked behind him. And when I stepped in my front room, I was somewhere else. So I walked outside to see where I was, and it looked like I could have been in a jungle. But I could hear and smell water. Like I knew I was around water, a lot of it. And as I walked through this man's house, I'm seeing all of these shrines all over the house. All of these candles lit. And then I saw him looking at